Finally, The Bad Batch is back to Disney Plus for Season 2, and it is time for a heist.
Let's get to work.
What is up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. We are here to discuss Episode 1, Season 2 of The Bad Batch, titled Spoils of War. I loved the way this episode started. We just jumped right into the action. We were on this beautiful tropical planet. Gave me Scarif vibes from Rogue One. And coming off the Andor show, I like the little tie-ins, the little nods, the little Easter eggs like that. We see Wrecker, Hunter, and Echo, and they are on the run from some giant alien crabs. A crab heist, if you will. We cut to Omega and Tech in the Marauder. Omega is learning ships. She wants to be a pilot. We saw that in the last season, which is awesome that she is studying. And I love that this animation made her look older. You can tell some time has passed from season 1 to now, and you can just see it. You don't need that explained. You just know just from looking at her. We have new paint jobs on the armor. It looks cool. It's more colorful. It's more bright, more hopeful, right? Tech and Omega are then attacked by giant crabs when they try to leave to go pick up Hunter and the rest of the guys. And we get to quickly see Omega in action. She is fully part of this team now. She falls out of the ship, but that doesn't stop her. She takes out her awesome laser bow, starts knocking those alien crabs off the Marauder, off around her, and they go and they save the rest of the gang. After this crab heist, we see the Bad Batch arriving back at Sid's, who we met in the last season, and we even get a little cameo from AZ. AZ is alive. He saved all their lives in the last season, so I'm so glad he's, just chilling. He's doing his thing now. He's a waiter, I guess. I hope he gets tips. I don't know. Do you tip droids in the galaxy? Is that a thing? Someone needs to answer, because I have no idea. I have no idea. Also introduced to a new character called Fee, and as soon as she started talking, I said, oh my gosh, that is Wanda Sykes, and it is indeed Wanda Sykes. She's a pirate. You can't trust pirates in the Star Wars universe. The only pirates we love in the Star Wars universe, name is Hondo Ohnaka. I assume if you're going to introduce a pirate in this show, you're going to give me Hondo at some point. If I don't get Hondo in this show, what's the point? Hondo is all that matters in Star Wars. Yeah, he's all that matters in Star Wars. While the Bad Batch is at Sid's, we learn of the next job they're basically getting hired for, and that is to go to Serenno. Yes, that's Serenno. Dooku's Serenno. We learn that their mission is to steal one of Dooku's war chests, and Sid explains that even one of these war chests is more than any of the jobs they've ever done combined, and that this job could buy their freedom. Sid reiterates how important this mission actually is, because even though things might seem comfortable now on Ord Mantell, the Empire will come. The Empire will take over. The Empire will not stop at anything, and no matter how comfortable anybody is, they are coming to take everything. And I just want to say, I love that we're getting more and more Count Dooku stuff. I absolutely love Count Dooku as a character. I think he's so complex, so deep and rich in lore and in history. And I love that we got him in Tales of the Jedi. I highly suggest reading or listening to the audio version of Dooku, Jedi Lost. Fantastic story, backstory, history, everything for Count Dooku. I highly recommend it. The Bad Batch does take this job, and once they get to Serenno, we learn that a lot of Dooku's riches came from exploiting other planets, even his own planet of Serenno. And of course, the mission does not go as planned, because if it did, what fun would this episode be? Stuff happens, people get separated, people get trapped, there's all sorts of stuff happening. Omega, Tech, and Echo all get trapped together on a cargo ship. It's starting to take off. Hunter and Wrecker, they don't know what to do. They can't get on the ship. It's being guarded by all these clone troopers. And I do just want to point out, because I don't think it's talked about enough, they're still using clone troopers. This mission is a lot more dangerous than one might think, or that you might realize on the surface, because these aren't your stereotypical can't make a shot stormtroopers. These are the baddest soldiers in the galaxy. This is what they were made to do. Omega, Tech, and Echo are trying to find a way to escape. I love that we get to see Omega use her knowledge that she's learned over the past few months of Imperial ships and how they work and their intricacies, and this is what helps them escape. They do eventually get into one of the cargo ships, and it just starts falling. End of the episode. Talk about a cliffhanger. I personally wasn't a huge fan of that cliffhanger. I thought it ended very abruptly. Didn't leave me a lot to hang on to, but the first 2 episodes are meant to be one big episode, in my opinion, and that is why they were released on the same day, or part of the reason they were released on the same day. As far as this episode goes, though, like I said at the beginning of this video, I really loved how we just jumped into it, got into the action. We didn't need a lot of exposition. We already know these characters. We've lived with these characters already. We didn't need to have a lot of detail of what was going on. Yeah, they had new paint on their armor. They didn't need to tell us that. They didn't need to tell us what was going on. We picked up that Omega was learning. She was growing up. She was getting older. I love when writers and directors trust us as an audience to know what's going on, or to trust us to fill in the blanks ourselves and say, hey, you're smart enough. You know what's going on. You're a fan of this. Enjoy. I just think overall it was a really good start to the season. I think there's going to be a lot of action. I think a lot's going to happen. Where is Crosshair? That's going to be important. Is he still going to be a villain against them? Is he just doing his thing? Where is he at? Where is he? Let us know in the comments where you think he's at. Let us know in the comments what you actually thought of this episode. We would love to hear it. Check out Steven's video for review and recap of episode 2. But let us know in the comments, guys. Thank you for watching. Rate, review, subscribe. Like the video, that's all you gotta do. Just leave a little thumbs up. Thank you guys for watching. Check out episode 2 with Steven, his review recap. Come back for episode 3 next week. We'll be here every week for every new episode that drops. And until next time, guys, may the Force be ever in your favor. See ya.